think it's time for Stardust Speedway now. Yep, this is time for Stardust Speedway. That monitor over there is a bit of foreshadowing. I like how my Knuckles was totally chill and the other one was like, oh no! Like, mines didn't even give two shits about Eggman having that emerald thing there. A quick question for anybody who might know, I don't know if this is a thing in this game. But in Sonic CD, there's this weird little... It's not really a feature so much, it's just an Easter egg, where if you're playing as Sonic and you stand still in a level for I think like 3 minutes and do nothing, Sonic jumps off the screen saying that he's out here and then you get a game over. Like, does that happen in this game at all? Like, did they program that in? Because it's a very obscure Easter egg, I just don't know if they felt like doing that. So I must have played this level like fucking 20 times just to get the rest of the emeralds. So I kinda know it like the back of my hand at this point. Why did they throw Star U's? No, those are robots from the Metropolis Zone in Sonic 2. I think the special stage is up here or somewhere around here. Oh no, it's not that side. You don't know, you ought to try it. Yeah, give it a shot, see what happens. I don't remember the exact time, but I think it's like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Oh, I know where the special stage is now, it's over here. Let's do this real quick while we're here. Alright, seriously, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to jump at that part. But yeah, even if you have like 10 lives or something, when he jumps off the screen, you lose all your lives instantly and it's just game over. Which I think is kinda hilarious, like that they programmed that in. Because Sonic's all about speed and he's having none of that. About 3 minutes. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't remember if it's in the Christian Whitehead version of Sonic CD, but it probably is. I just don't know if it's in this game. Because this game, like, oh, this game borrows from a lot of, like, Sonic games, like, references and all. Knuckles' smaller jump makes it kinda hard to hit that. There we go. Right, here we go, final emeralds. Hopefully the last time we need to do this. And then we can just blaze through the rest of the game. Plus I've got 20 lives at this point, so I don't think I need to worry about getting extra lives anymore. Yeah, this one's far easier by comparison. I don't know why they put number 5 where it was and not put it in number 7, like in terms of like what level is what. What emerald level slot. Eggman! You took my emerald! Fucking Nipples the Enchilada. Classic character. Oh. Nice. Oh. There we go. I thought I was going to grab that there before I hit that ramp, but we got it. It's in all versions of Sonic CD. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't have the mobile version, but I do have it on Steam and Xbox 360. But yeah, the Christian Whitehead port of Sonic CD is fantastic. Somebody hit me. Anyone? Can anyone... Oh, you can activate it with the bubble. Right, okay. See, when you're playing as Sonic, you have to wait until your shield disappears before you can do it. That's why I was saying somebody hit me, so that I can become Super Knuckles. But because Knuckles has no sec, you can't use the bubble feature. You can just do it right away. maybe I can get an extra life real quick. So now this is the part of the game where I'm just going to blade through the entire game, provided I get 50 rings. Might as well give this a shot. This is a cool colour scheme. Did we do this one? I think we did do this one, but I like the colours. It's kind of soothing. It's not like all the other ones where it's like bright yellow and it just hurts your eyes. Don't like how long this one takes though. See, I thought this was what the fucking other special stage was going to be, the other bonus level, where it was like, oh, you've got 4 Bowspheres, but we're going to make you run around for like 20 minutes to get all 4 of them. No, that one finished in like 20 seconds of even then. This is the long one. I could have just jumped over that. I'm just blindly following the path, waiting for the Bowspheres to appear. I hate it when it gets faster. Like, it's easier to make mistakes. 4 left. And it's about to speed up again in like a moment. See what I mean about making mistakes at this speed? Ah! Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that one. F that in the A. Maybe we'll resume your regularly scheduled programming of Super Nux. And he still can't jump for shit. Yeah, that was like the last one, wasn't it? Did anyone ever get Supersonic in Sonic 2? Like, this is a really funny glitch in that. I think I mentioned it before. But usually when you beat the boss as Super Sonic, you turn back to regular Sonic, but if you hit the capsule at the end and then you try to activate Super Sonic again, you get stuck in midair. And then the game just soft locks. It's pretty funny. Speaking of soft locking, you can actually soft lock right there. If the spinning signpost generates a monitor and you stand to the left of it without destroying it, then you just push against it and then you can't actually advance to the next level. Also, I love this song. Like, this is my jam right here. But yeah, Sonic CD, the Christian Whitehead port is amazing. Like, 'cause I love the original Sonic CD, but it definitely has like physics problems and whatnot. Like, the Christian Whitehead version fixed that right up. Like, it made it from an okay game to a really good game. Level design is still like questionable, but that's not really to do with him. Like, for example, Zone 2. I can't remember what the zone's called, Collision Chaos or something. At the very start, you instinctively think, well, there's no springs or anything, I'll just spin dash to go as fast as possible. And then you run right into like a bed of spikes at the wall, not knowing the first time that's going to be there. Like, stuff like that is kind of questionable, but the game itself is pretty solid. Plus the Christian Whitehead port adds some extra features, like you can play as Tails in that one. And you can select between the Japanese and the European soundtracks. Shame he's not been able to make a port of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and I think I know why. Like, 'cause I did talk about this, like, people were wondering why was Sonic 3 and Knuckles not ported to mobiles and consoles? And I think the reason for that is... I think the reason has to do with the Michael Jackson thing, the fact that he made songs for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, specifically Sonic 3, but I think Sega are contractually obligated not to remake a game that uses the same music, so they can't. At least not with getting through like some sort of legal mumbo jumbo in order to actually make it happen. But apparently that's not the case. There are some Sonic 3 levels in this game, but I guess it's the ones that he didn't compose the songs for, like Hadrosity Zone. Also, I realised you can do this. Yeah, the mobile version is by Christian Whitehead. He's done some good stuff. He also did mobile ports of Sonic 1 and 2, but they're not on consoles for some reason. Yeah, I might end up dying here because I'm running out of rings. I wish I could cancel that, so that you don't lose like your last ring. Shit! I tried to time that there so that I could avoid that, and hit him at the same time while spinning. For some reason the timer reset there, I don't know why it didn't reset elsewhere. I didn't time out, I just died. He made an extra level for Sonic 2 based off of a scrapped level, Hidden Palace Zone. I've never played the mobile version of Sonic 2, I might be able to stream that. Like, 'cause I have an Android thing, where I can stream Android games. So I might consider that if I can get the game to work for streaming purposes. Would be nice to revisit Sonic's 1 and 2. If I was to ever stream Sonic 3 and Knuckles though, it would have to be the Genesis version. And unless they can find out how to port the game over and not have to deal with like a lawsuit. Also, for people who don't know, this Metal Sonic, the grey one, is called Silver Sonic and he's actually from the Game Gear games. Another cool little obscure reference. I played the Game Gear games, they're pretty good. On top of Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, I'm considering playing the Game Gear games. Like, just as like one-offs. Because they're fairly short games, you could probably beat each game in one session. So maybe when I play Sonic Adventure 1, I might play the GameCube version, because that game has like all the GameCube games, the Game Gear games, sorry. I've never played Tails Sky Patrol though, or Tails' Adventure. I'll only play like the main Sonic games. Of course, the less said about Sonic Labyrinth the better. Gems Collection has some Game Gear games as well, but I don't think it has as many. I think it has only like the main games, not the spin-offs. Like Sonic Adventure Deluxe on GameCube has 12 Game Gear games, and about half of them are like mainline games and the rest are like spin-offs. This boss is not really that difficult. Like, this part of the boss, I mean, is not that difficult because if you get hit by the spiked wall, or if you get hit there, then all the coins just gather at the wall. So you can't really lose rings here. Like, you have to try to actually die here. You played Tails Adventure on the Virtual Console, you don't care much for it. Yeah, I've heard it's an acquired taste. I've heard it's a very... I hate this word because the industry uses it so much, but it is kind of an innovative game. In the sense that it's like an open world kind of thing where you... Not open world, what do you call it? Metroidvania style game? Where a lot of places are locked off and you get power-ups and then you start unlocking new areas. Like, that aspect of it is kind of cool, especially for a Game Gear game. Other than that though, it's still a Game Gear game. So we'll have like the Game Gear quirks and the technical limitations and whatnot. So yeah, this level got cleared. I guess the song for Hydro City or Hydrocity Zone. I like saying Hydro City, by the way. I just say Hydrocity because I hear everyone else say it. But I just call it Hydro City, like casually. It's like when I fucking call bass. I don't know why, I just like to say it. But yeah, I guess Michael Jackson didn't compose the song for this. Or if he did, I don't think he had as much involvement with this song as he did with other songs. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the problem is, like they can't get the songs cleared. I wonder if it's like a royalty thing where... Who is it that has the rights to Michael Jackson songs? Like, I think it's Sony. Sony that has the rights? Sony Records. So I guess it's like a case of like, oh, you've got to pay us this much for every game you sell that has all of these songs in it. Like, pay this much multiplied by how many of the songs are in the game that's made by him. So maybe he did work on this level's song, but it's like they can only put this song in. So they might have to pay royalties, but not as much. I don't know, I'm just speculating at this point. But yeah, it's a bit of a tangled web, the whole Sonic 3 and Knuckles being composed by Michael Jackson. Therefore, it's kind of difficult to get the game re-released. Hopefully at some point in the future they can come to some sort of compromise in which we can actually get the game ported to Android and iOS, and then hopefully consoles by extension. But I'm not, no pun intended because we're in the water, but I'm not holding my breath for that to happen anytime soon. Almost got 50 rings, there we go. Took me that long to get them. Also, I think this is from one of the Game Gear games as well, where you go into a bubble. I don't remember which game it is. It might be Sonic 2 for Game Gear, or Triple Trouble. One of those two games. Fucking bubbles! Let's see if I can actually get this one this time. I'm starting to see more and more special stages that I'm finding difficult to beat. Like, more bonus games, I mean. Technically they're special stages, but they're special stages in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I did the exact same mistake there I did the last time. I was like, I better turn around. And I turned around at the wrong moment. I don't think I've seen this yet, actually, the boat. That's kind of neat. I wonder if there's a big ring up here. Maybe I can get another 50 rings. Nope. Yeah, I'm hardcore now, Bubbles. Speaking of which, did anyone see last night's Miitopia? Or specifically, did they see the YouTube video uploaded today? Because I love the thumbnail I made for it. It's just a really angry looking Bubbles saying I'm hardcore now. And the picture next to it is like the No Me Gusta Bubbles reboot picture. The one where they try to do a meme and then it ironically becomes a meme. Like, I hate the fucking Bubbles reboot, but the Powerpuff Girls reboot. But I gotta say, that's like the perfect picture for that moment. No one messes with Bubbles. No one messes with fucking Bubbles. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of water levels just because of how long they take, but this one's not too bad. I mean, at least it's not fucking Labyrinth Zone from Sonic 1. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Wait, what? Wait, why is the bubble still there? That's weird. That's another little glitch. Oh, because I'm super? Right, okay. I don't need it. Because usually you pick up that middle bubble. As long as I get through this part, I'll be fine. Nice. I mean, a lot of people like Hydro City Zone, and I can kind of see why, because there are some cool set pieces. The first act in this game, though, is a bit more like Labyrinth Zone, but the second one's more like Hydro City. Hydro City. I don't know which one to say now, because I know that people are going to get upset if I fucking say Hydro City, and yet I like saying that. I love this mini-boss, by the way. But this game's full of little, like, references and... what's the other term? Fan service? It's got a lot of fan service moments. Like the good kind of fan service, not the kind of fan service. I bet no one gets the reference to that whatsoever. Wasn't expecting them to. Yeah, this is more like the one you would expect, like for Hydro City, where it's more speed oriented and you're not underwater too much. And yeah, I fell into the water. Good job. Yeah. I can't jump. Snaps his fingers back and forth. Yeah. But yeah, this level is much more fun. Yeah, that's what I like about that boss, because it's not just referencing something from a past game. Oh, my finger lightly pressed down on there by accident. I didn't mean to jump. But yeah, it's not just referencing a past boss, but it's role reversal. You get to be the boss that time. Like, you're the boss. I'm gonna transform after this set piece because there's more rings. I think you got the reference, yeah. I'm not even sure exactly where it's from, but it was something I was thinking of from Family Guy, but it's probably something similar to that. Like, 'cause I think they were making fun of like a TV show that did that. Something about sassy women. Still got 25 lives, by the way. So I think, despite the fact that I'm doing a no save run, I think I'll be okay. Thank you. Now we got 26. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, I guess we're back to 25 then. I didn't think that was going to happen. Oh well. I mean, I guess that's always a risk. Getting trapped between those things. Genesis games fucking do that as well, now that I think about it. Yeah, you get a life, you lose a life. But in that case, how can you get a life? Like, how can you get something you don't have in the first place? I wonder if that big ring will come back again. Like, because I don't have any special stage anymore, so I wonder if it just reappears anyway. Ah! I mean, there's that at least. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's a pain in the arse to get 50 rings sometimes. Yeah, because you still die to like getting crushed and shit. I just wasn't expecting it to happen there. I think we're coming up to the big ring again, so I'll check again to see if it's there. Nah, it's gone. Up. I have no idea. Nope, I mistimed it. Okay, that doesn't work. I thought I could like jump to the other side, but nah. Don't have enough clearance to make that. Oh fucking hell, I did the same thing again. I really gotta be patient there and just wait. Like, I wasn't even thinking there and I jumped right back into the same spot. Yeah, that was totally on me. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can actually get 50 rings this time. But the good news is we got 50 rings that time without getting hit. Don't know if collecting the invincibility does anything while you're super. I don't think it does. Look at Knuckles, the other Knuckles. Like, he was gliding, but he was flying upwards. Knuckles, you're flying! This isn't flying. This is falling with style. I mean, oh no! Actually, you know what? I could probably do that again anyway. I mean, there's rings right next to me. I can easily become Super Knuckles again. Right, time for this one, the one that I've failed at like 5 times now. Like, 'cause I'm beginning to see this more and more now as I beat all the other ones. Or beat most of them. I haven't watched much of them, but recently I started watching Nostalgia Critic again. Like, remember, he still does videos, but I lost interest for the longest time because he started like going in this different direction where he was doing like, it wasn't necessarily the videos being longer that put me off, it was the fact that he was doing these skits with these like 2 or 3 other people. And sometimes they can be funny, but I think it kind of distracts from like his review a little too much. Because I always liked it when it was just him and he was doing like his own thing, and it was like he knows how to make you laugh. He doesn't need like 2 other people to help him with it. Oh yeah, this part. There we go. Finally did it. I don't know how many I've got left. I'll need to check after I'm done with this. But yeah, recently he seems to be going back to his roots and just doing reviews by himself, it seems. Like, so I saw a couple reviews that he did of recently. Tom and Jerry and Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Yes, that's a thing. And most recently the DuckTales reboot review that he did, where he reviewed the pilot episodes. So yeah, those 2 reviews I watched and I was like, huh, he seems to have gone back to his old format. And I think I actually like it better that way. Like, I can watch the Nostalgia Critic with the other 2 people, it's just, again, it kind of feels like it's a little bit too detracting or too derivative. I don't know what the word I'm searching for is, but it's something along those lines. How do I get over there? You want to see a totally boss strat? There we go. I guess that's how you get over there. That's not what I was intending to do. I was going to jump between the red ones, but I guess that suffices. Game, please. There. Damn it! The fucking speed changed. I'm making this way harder for myself right now. Damn it. The speed change usually fucks me up. Not usually, but most times it does. Oh fuck. I didn't become super. I've got to make sure I don't get hit once, so that I can use the super for the second half. This is a pretty good boss theme as well, actually. It's a boss theme. Nice. Right, so the rest of this boss should be a breeze then. Yeah, I like the fact that this boss is referencing another part of Hydro City. Damn it. I like how the other Knuckles is also flashing and yet he's going to die from drowning anyway. Yep. I didn't even fucking do my victory dance, I just stayed up there. Oh, that's right. You get knocked off as Knuckles, so what's gonna happen here? Sonic didn't realise there was two Knuckles on the plane. So this is a completely different level, specific to Knuckles only, so this is gonna be fun. So this is the only part of the game that I haven't seen yet. This and the ending, I guess. Ooh. Okay, that's different. I didn't think there was going to be a pit right there, like that kind of caught me off guard. Right, let's go this way instead. I like that he gets his own like level song as well. It's a very swanky song. Oh. And because it's a Knuckles-specific level, I think all the things are designed with him in mind. So you've got lots of like wall scaling and shit like that, which is cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stay high up because I know there's bottomless pits in this one. Oops, I didn't mean to cancel that. Yeah, this will be a long stream, but I'll be able to do the last few levels a bit quicker. Oh, god damn it. I'm wondering what the boss is actually, the mini-boss at the end of Act 1 for Knuckles. Guess I'll find out shortly. I don't know why, but I can totally imagine this song being mixed in with the Knock Knock It's Knuckles theme. Like, you can hear random little voice samples, but you could probably remove those and put that in instead. Knock Knock It's Knuckles! I like Sonic, it doesn't chuckle! Etc. Ah! I seem to be doing that more and more. God damn it. All them rings gone. Them rings. Oh fuck. Oh, so here's a very Knuckles specific moment as well. This is kinda cool. It only took them 20 years to make a level like this, where you get to utilise all of his abilities to their potential. Nice. Them onion rings. Yep. I'm gonna see if I can get... Oh fuck, never mind. I was gonna try climbing there. I was gonna say I'll wait till the invincibility runs out, then I'll activate it. Ah shit. Gotta be fast. It's a very different level, I like that. Yeah, the last stage will be a cakewalk. Also, I'm not going in there. Don't want to have to collect 20 rings again. Also, I noticed that colour change, that's pretty neat. Like, everything about this is awesome, like, I like it. And I don't use the word awesome often. Oh, I thought I could go over there, never mind. Shit. I'm not even sure what direction to go. I thought it came from that way. Oh, god damn it. I couldn't quite tell which way was forward there. I guess I have to go all the way up and then I can go forwards. The first time I did Mirage Saloon as Sonic and Tails during the Sky Chase style level, I thought those cactuses with the spikes at the top, I thought those were like physical spikes to harm you. Like, because I mentioned it on the stream, like, oh, did I get hit by those spikes? But then I realised at some point afterward that it was just an enemy hiding behind that spike that hit me. Ah! Oh, I guess I need to go up there. Like, how do then? Oh, wait a second. I guess I go around this way and then I go up. Right, I think I understand now. I thought this was going backwards, but it's not. Whoa, that was weird. Did you see that clip? Right, now we can move forwards. At least I'm making back a couple extra lives. Don't fall into that. Oh, it's the cat killer from Sonic's level? Right, okay. This one will be a bit different though, but I can still kick its ass. Yeah, that one's a piece of cake. In fact, that one's probably easier. Not just saying that because I'm in super form, but I think without the super form that would have been an easier fight. So I don't know how to get the cool bonus still, I've never really looked into that. Let me just check how long the stream's been going on for, because I reckon it's been a while. Yep, it's been a while. That's fine, I'll probably cut the stream up into 2 chunks, like for the Sonic Mania portion. I mean, 2 hours is still a long thing for people to watch, but most people I would reckon would watch it in the background, like just listen to my voice, like if they don't want to see the gameplay. Or they could just pick the gameplay up on a second monitor. Like, cause I could split the videos up into even smaller chunks, like 20-30 minutes each, but that takes too much effort. Like, cause not only that, but I've got to fucking make a new schedule where I get to upload like, I don't know, like 5 episodes a day so that I don't fall behind. And again, that's just too much work. Like, too much work for me anyway. Like, I don't want to do that. So it's just easier on me if I just like upload the entire stream session, although in this case I'll just split this up into 2 chunks. And I'll just call it a day on that. Dink. Them honky tonks. What does honky tonk even mean? Like, it's just a weird word. I don't know what exactly it means, but it's a funny sounding word. It amuses me. Nice. Plus I've got the lightning shield so I can attract extra rings along the way. Oh wait, was that it? That was a pretty short level. I mean I'm in super form, but still. So yeah, Fang the Sniper has a different name elsewhere, I think, like Knack the Weasel. That's what I thought of him as. But apparently Fang is another name for him. I prefer to call him Knack the Weasel because his name ends in Weasel, and then you think, well, you've got Sonic the Hedgehog, you've got Fox the Tails, Knuckles the Echidna, Fang the Sniper. No, he's not a sniper species. He's a weasel. Actually, do you know what they should have done? They should have named him Pop. Pop the Weasel. It's got a double meaning as well, because Pop goes the Weasel, and he's got a little pop cork gun. I should be fucking working for Sega, like I can come up with all their names. But yeah, I prefer Knack the Weasel myself, just because of that. So yeah, I'm just going to make mincemeat of those bosses as long as I have the super form. The only thing I really need to worry about is not getting crushed or falling down pits. Also, another small correction, when I was playing this previously, I said that this was like the most iconic level. What I meant by that was, it was the most iconic outside of the obvious, like the obvious choices. I think it was this one or Mystic Cave. But when you think of an iconic Sonic 2 level, you think of a Chemical Plant Zone. I meant besides that. I didn't mean this or that was the most iconic. I just meant it was like the most visually distinct one after that. Like the one, like when you see the level, you think, oh, that's a Sonic 2 level. Like, 'cause I remember saying that, and I remember sort of thinking to myself, like, after the stream, maybe I could have worded that a bit differently because it didn't sound right. That gives you an idea for your Sonic OC, what you mean for Sonic Forces, or... don't hit me, please. Ah! I was close to 50 rings there as well. Oh. Oh. Can I go back down? I don't think I can get back down there. You were thinking of making a Weasel character and you were going to call him Maximilian. And they're going to call him Pop the Weasel. Yeah, that's actually that's a cool idea for a name, I guess. Like, I was meaning it to be a joke, but the more I think about it, it's actually a very fitting name. Take it a step further and make it so he's got a soda pop addiction. Also, one thing I have to say about this mini-boss that's kinda bullshit, and I'm not going to kill him to show you. Coming into this arena, you have no idea what the spikes are, because there's spikes on the top of this level. So the first time I fought this boss, I was standing on the very far right, and then watch what happens. If you stand anywhere but the middle, you just die instantly. No questions asked. Like, I thought that was kind of bullshit design there. Like, that's like one of the few moments where I'm like, oh come on. Like, you could have did that a little bit better, game. Oh, nice. But yeah, Sonic Mania. Sonic Forces, sorry. It's cool that you can like make custom characters, but they don't have like every species under the sun. Having said that though, there are quite a few choices and a few unexpected choices. I don't even know what to make my character, to be honest, when I get that game. I think when the game is closer to release and I start to learn more about like custom configurations, like we only know a little bit about so far, maybe I'll start thinking about what can I make my character into. Or maybe I could just sort of wing it when we actually get the game. Because I will be streaming it when it does come out, I'm looking forward to it. That's like one of the biggest games for me, Sonic Forces. That and Super Mario Odyssey are like the games I'm looking forward to the most right now. Out of the games coming out this year. Yep, let's just burn that to the grounds. Just burn this whole place down to the grounds. I didn't notice it the first time, but if you stay in like the fog for too long, it starts to consume all your rings, like you start to lose them one by one. But I think in most cases I was able to get rid of the fog before that even happens. I tried to glide there. Nice. Oh, the fire doesn't apply when you're a super. Which is weird because the Thunder Shield is still active, like you still attract rings. Don't get crushed under these things. That's another annoying way to die in this kind of level, where you accidentally jump onto that when the platform rises. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Don't want to lose twice the amount of rings. Nice. Nice. I wonder, if I go in here, does that reset the mist? Not you mist, the other mist. Oh, this is gonna be bullshit. You can just tell this is a bullshit level. Ah, no. Well, at least I know what to do there next time. Still, that's fucking... And yeah, the rings, the cloud stuff does go away, thankfully. I thought this was a pretty good boss fight as well. Now watch me wreck it. The other Knuckles being the usual meat shield, taking all the damage for me. Or dying. Yeah, you could die as well. Oh no! Ah. Almost two-cycled him there. I don't know what happened, but the first time I got to this boss, I beat it no problem. I think Tails was hitting him a lot. Like, I got through it in like 15 seconds for some reason. Or at least that's what it felt like. just got a few levels left now, I think. Yeah, we've got this. Yeah, we've got 3 levels left. Or 3 zones, rather. So we're just gonna go through this as quick as possible then. Let's see if I can get 30 lives as well, while we're here. Let's see if I can get 30 lives before the end of this. Just so you guys know, this is probably the last session of this game I'm going to be streaming, because everything after that is just kind of like filler, if you will, because I'm not going to replay it as Tails, because the ending doesn't really change. That's part of the reason why I'm doing the and Knuckles mode, because you get a different ending, which gives you a reason to play it besides having another Knuckles on the screen. But you can turn into Super Tails, which is cool. If you get all the Chaos Emeralds as just Tails solo. Although you don't get Super Flicky, which is weird, but at least you get Super Tails. Oh fuck, did I have over 50 rings there? Damn it, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, I've got 32. I'll just get a few more. Oh, it's this one, I think. So is this the one I'm thinking of, where you go around this long way? This one's a bit different actually, but it's kind of similar. Ah, this is going to be a drag. In fact, you know what? I don't even care. Like, if it's going to take that long to get that many, I'm not interested. Another little thing about like a memory with Sonic and Knuckles when I played it on the Sonic Jam collection at my friend's place. I used to be one of these people that would play games on easy because I was shit at video games. In fact, I still am, but back then Sonic Jam had a easy mode that you could select for Sonic and Knuckles, and basically all it would do is it would just get rid of some zones in their entirety. So I think you only play like 4 zones instead of like 7, so it doesn't take too long to get to Lava Reef Zone. And I think even then you only do like Act 1 of Lava Reef, you don't do Act 2. So you do Lava Reef Zone, Act 1, and then you end up in Hidden Power Zone. Like, that's something I remember. Like, they cut out quite a few parts if you play it on easy. I reckon it's the same for all the other games as well. Like, you play easy mode on Sonic 1, it'll skip you a few levels. So if you want the full experience, you have to play it on normal, I guess. I don't know what hard mode does, if there was a hard mode, there probably was. Oh, don't get crushed under there. Come on, nearly 100. Almost. Why are there no rings? I need some of those rings. There we go. Fucking hinging on the edge of 100 there for like a full minute. But we got it. Not that I need any more life, but look how many I've got now. I've got 30. Oh right, I'm going in a circle. I think I'm done with the Biospheres for tonight, actually. Let's just finish the game. There. I'll just try and position myself. Like, because I cleared quite a few blow spheres, I think I'm done with it. After I'm finished with this, there's a couple more things I want to show you guys before I finish the stream. Like I said, this is the last session of this that I'll be streaming. I'll probably play it, like, off stream, but you're not missing much. But yeah, I'll probably be finished with this within the next hour. If even then. So yeah, speaking of Hidden Palace Zone. Technically it's still Lava Reef Zone, but this is like the transition point where it becomes more like Hidden Palace Zone before you get to it. Ah. Ah. Yeah, I hate these fall away bridges. Gonna pause it real quick, I need to check. I need to check my emails for something, because I'm checking to see if something's happening. Just a sec. Like, because I've been streaming for a while now and I forgot to check earlier. Right, okay. Right, let's continue. Ah! Okay, I'm fine with it. So wait, where the fuck did I go then? Down? Yeah, I guess it was down. I wasn't even able to find any special stages this late in the game the first time round. And yet I found it there, like, no problem. Unless this is the Knuckles specific area, because I'm seeing a lot of breakable walls. In which case I guess that makes sense why I didn't see it in the first place. I'm trying to hit. Is there not a switch up there to open that door? I guess not. I thought there was a switch. Oh wait, that's the switch. Click. I'm starting to feel hungry again, so I'll be wrapping this up fairly soon. Like I said, I would stop here, except this is a no save run, so if I stop here, I have to do the entire game again. Right, how about more rings? It It must be pretty late for you guys, where you're watching this, wherever you are. It must be past midnight. Nice. What the fuck was that? It was making that noise. This area looks familiar. Wait a minute. Can I not get up there? No? Okay then. Guess we're going this way. See, there's not a lot of emphasis on Knuckles paths in this campaign, however. Oh shit. However, I was going to say there that it seems that Lava Rave Zone Act 2 has more emphasis on that because you're getting close to Hidden Palace Zone, which is where the Master Emerald is located. I guess I'm doing the rest of this without that then. You have no idea what's making that sound effect. Like, I've heard it before, I just don't know what it's doing in this game, like what it represents. Oh wait, is it those? Right, okay. Yeah, you don't see them very often. Come on, we need another 4. Oh, don't hit me, please. Okay, that works. Right, this time I got to be careful. Yeah, this is a Knuckles-specific place, otherwise you wouldn't be able to make that as Sonic. I don't know if I go up or down here. Yeah, I go up. I noticed that the background has also changed now that I'm down here. Wait a minute, is this Hidden Palace Zone? Oh, it is Hidden Palace Zone? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know we were going to see this. Nice. Yeah, he's having none of that. Oh fuck, different boss. The Super King. Is that his name? Big King or something like that? I guess that's another reason why you would want to play this up to the end here. Damn. Yeah, I didn't have enough rings to last me there, so that's pretty cool, I like this. And I guess after this, the rest of it is just normal. I like that little thought bubble where he's like, oh wait a minute. And Knuckles actually did his job, yeah. He's more competent in this than he is in Sonic Adventure. Ah! God damn it. The Super Emeralds are here as well, I think. Or is that just the regular Chaos Emeralds? I think it's just the regular Chaos Emeralds. I think I actually heard somewhere that the Super Emeralds are not canon. Which is weird because they're in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. There we go, that's that boss defeated, and we're done with this. Shame we don't get to fight Sonic here, because in Sonic 3 and Knuckles you usually fight Knuckles as Sonic. So that would have been kinda neat to see that. Wait a minute. Oh, right, okay. For a second there I thought we were actually going to go to... what's it called? The fucking level that usually comes after that. So yeah, I think the rest of the game's just the same. Maybe the final boss might be different, I don't know. Oh! I'm gonna stay on the upper path. I like how that's like a fucking Russian doll in bomb form. Sky Sanctuary, that's the one I was thinking of. Yes, because Sky Sanctuary is in Sonic Generations. Well, that's another iconic Sonic 3 level. I guess that it got cleared because I don't think it has Michael Jackson music in it, possibly. I don't think Michael Jackson had involvement with the and Knuckles portion of the game, so all that music is original. What was the most iconic, what would you say is the most iconic Sonic 3 level? Not counting the and Knuckles stages. So anything before Mushroom Hill Zone. For me, I guess it would be a launch base zone, like the final zone. Because as far as final levels go, it's very different from the status quo. Where you go into space. I mean, it's like before you go to space, you're just like at a launch site. Plus the music in that one is really good. Come to think of it, I think Sonic Generation 3DS actually made Launch Base Zone like the level that you play in that version. Still under 50 rings. Oh, well, okay. Aha! Nope, I am not going down there. Is this the last area? It's the second to last area. There's one more area after this. Nice. Hate those platforms. They remind me of the platforms from Mario 3. Like the spinny platforms that knock you off. Those ones don't so much knock you off though, like those ones just make you fall. But they're still annoying. Oh wait a second, different mini-boss? Oh no, it's the same mini-boss. Can't touch me. Ah. Can I climb the walls? Oh, you can. Okay. You haven't actually been here for the whole game, well that's fine, you don't have to be. I'm just happy that you can watch some of the stream. And again, you don't even have to do that. Come on. I'm just being a bit impatient because I'm waiting for this to finish. I knew the other Knuckles was going to get squashed at least once during this. I mean, even if I lose the super, which I just did, it's not that big a deal. Because at this point you can't actually get hit, you just get crushed. I just stepped right in front of him there. So yeah, Metallic Madness is from Sonic CD, but it takes elements from Scrap Brain Zone as well, and probably a few other places. But it's mostly a mix of Scrap Brain Zone and Metallic Madness. Like these circular platforms, for example, are from Scrap Brain, and the razor blades. And then we can just cheese this. Ah, right, okay, that's what you're supposed to do. Ha! Super tiny Knuckles. Like, I knew you could make him small as well, it's just funny seeing like a super version of him at the same time. Being super doesn't save you from that. Got that other Knuckles with this constant jumping. Super Baby Knuckles. And Knuckles. Knuckles Edition. Huh, didn't mean to do that, but okay, that works. Talk about saved. Knuckles partners in time. Yeah, because the adult one and the baby one at the same time. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, joke's on you, Eggman, that doesn't work. This is probably one of my favourite boss battles, if not favourite boss battle in the entire game. I always like how it goes for fan service, but not at the detriment to the game. Like, this is a pretty well designed boss fight. But at the same time, it makes you think, oh, that's cool. There we go. The Amy doll attached to the old Knuckles. I'm still tiny? Oh, right, okay. I just realised that you're tiny for the fight. Never mind. I got confused there because the other one wasn't tiny, and I was thinking, oh, wait a second. So how did he not turn tiny, or did I just run too fast? Oh well, I think I just went too fast. Also, it's very subtle, but there are dial-up modem sound effects in the song, in the background. Like, while I was listening to the soundtrack, I noticed it. Listen to the song on its own, and you'll probably hear it. Oh, come on, what? The fuck? I mean, I've got 30 lives, but what the fuck? I guess there's no such thing as going too fast, actually. I mean, it's a Sonic game. Time to collect another 50 rings again. So yeah, like I said, I think I'll be fine. Like, I was worried going into this that I was going to get a game over and we would lose all this progress. But given how many lives I've got, I don't even think I'm going to use 10 of them in the last 2 stages. It's the final boss I'm worried about because that is kind of hard. At least it is to me anyway, because I game over on the final boss and nowhere else. But it'll probably not take me like 10 tries even, maybe like 2 tries at most. 2 or 3 tries. I mean, I better not jinx it. Remember what I did with fucking Conker's Bad Fur Day? Ah! Rings. Fuck. That was not worth going for that, you bastards. Yeah, you said you beat the boss on your first try. Nice. I love that the final zone is called Titanic Monarch Zone, but if you put those letters together, the first letter of every name there, like the abbreviation, it becomes TMZ. Feel free to make up your own TMZ joke there. I already did one the last time. Ah. We weren't there for that. Yeah, that was, I think that was during the 2 hours where I was trying to get the last Chaos Emeralds. Like Chaos Emerald number 5 specifically. Because I was checking the level select, because after you beat the normal final boss, you get the ability to revisit any level. And on the level selection screen, you see the abbreviations for every level. So you see Green Hill Zone, which is GHZ. And then Titanic Monarch Zone, which is TMZ, and it's like, okay. At least one person in the development team must have thought, oh, that's... Those letters already exist. Whoa. I don't know if that was just my brain there, but it looks like there was a huge frame dip when that went down. Or something funky happened there. Also, I'm almost out of rings. Actually, you know what? Better to be safe than sorry. I mean, I had a shield anyway, but just in case. Whoa, okay, that was weird. Ha! I don't think I'm allowed to go that way and I get punished for it, okay. That was kinda cool that I could actually go in that way, I think you come out there. This part of the song has the modem sound effect, by the way, if you didn't hear it. You probably can't. But go on YouTube after the stream, or you can do it now if you want, I don't care. Just go on there and look up this song, Titanic Monarch Zone, Act 1, and listen closely to the song. You'll hear it in the first 15 seconds. The dial-up modem sounds. Ah. Oh, there's an invincibility up there. I didn't see that. Kinda paranoid there in case I get crushed, because you've seen what's happened on a few occasions. Ah! At least Knuckles can jump just high enough to hit this one. There. Kept fucking going up too much there. Right, final zone. Final act. Coming up. This has been fun to do like the entire game in one run as Knuckles. And Knuckles. But the game's drawing to a close now. Also, for a game that's got really good music, with a lot of it sounding very Sonic-like, this is the least sounding Sonic song in the entire game. If anything, it sounds more like the final few levels of Freedom Planet, where you're on the Dreadnought, like trying to stop the airship and trying to stop... What was the fucking villain's name in that? Brevin? Or something like that? I don't know who did Brevin's voice in Freedom Planet, but it's an awesome villain voice. I would love to see more work like that. I wonder how the villain in Freedom Planet 2 is going to stack up to that. Oh, come on! Again? Top 10 anime betrayals. Number 10, fucking platforms crushing you. I mean, it is a fucking betrayal if you think about it. Platforms are made to help you, and then that one double crosses you and just kills you. I don't exactly know what that thing does, but I don't want to stick around to find out. Okay. Yeah, Knuckles' jump is going to make this a little bit annoying. Or his lack thereof. His inability to jump as high. Don't even know why I'm going for that, I don't need that. Ah! Okay, well I guess I stand corrected then. Ah, never mind. I don't stand corrected, I sit corrected. I sit uncorrected. I'm back up to 30 rings though. I'm just trying to get to 50 so that the rest of this level won't be so bad. I'm gonna use up these rings. Oh, never mind. Lord Brevin, that was his name. From Freedom Planet. I would love to play Freedom Planet again, but I think I might just wait for the second game. Because I've played Freedom Planet on more than one occasion. Ah. There we go. That's how you get it. Shit! I didn't think that was still there. Nah. Not doing that again. I already said I wasn't going to do any more of those, I'm finished with them. I think I must have cleared like maybe close to 30 special stages. Bonus stages, sorry, the bonus spheres. Nice. I think I got hit there, but I had a shield, so it's good. Yeah, this stage is a little bit annoying without the super form, I guess. Not so much annoying, it's just a very lengthy level. So the super really helps if you want to get through it at a reasonable time. I can't wait to start seeing speedruns of this. Like, I'm pretty sure speedruns exist. But when they get to the point where they start doing like SGDQ and shit like that, I can't wait to see that. There we go. Oh right, there's one more. Fuck. I thought that was all 4 there. I only did 3. I mean, I hit the fucking checkpoint, so I guess it doesn't matter all that much. I lost the super, but I didn't lose progress. Speaking of the level being annoying without the super. Hopefully that's the last time I get crushed by something, because that is something I'm doing way more than I really should be. So yeah, I would go as far as to say that this does for Sonic what Mega Man 9 did for Mega Man. Lets it return to form like the original, going back to the roots sort of thing, but it actually does it with flying colours. It does it with flying Sonic colours. Right, so I don't have enough rings for a super, but we can finish this with 40 rings. Some background information on that emerald thing that he's using. Like, that's not a Chaos Emerald, it's something else. I'll have to tell you about that once I'm finished with this. Okay. I guess you can't outrun that then. I guess you have to keep going in. Like you're forced to go in. Nice. You can get 4 or 5 hits in at a time if you're quick enough. Sure. There we go. Right, so I don't think you can see it, but I've got 30 lives. Like, you can't see it right now. But I've got 30 lives at the moment, so I think I'll be fine. Like, you can barely see it over the logo. I think his name is Heavy King, actually. Like, cause I looked at the manual for the game, because there's a digital manual that tells you all the backstory and shit. Like, I checked it once I finished Sonic's gameplay. And I learned a little bit of, like, what's going on in the game. Don't throw your jelly donuts at me. Oh no, no. Yep. Okay, good. It's just when he throws the... That's what I'm calling them, the jelly donuts. These things. Because they do like 10 rings of damage. Oh, come on, I couldn't have avoided that. Like, he stun locked me into taking that hit. bullshit. I guess I can see why Tails doesn't have the super flicky next to him, because it would just be overpowered. Anyone ever play Sonic Advance 2 for the Game Boy Advance? Like in that game when you play as Cream, you can absolutely decimate bosses using cheese. And that's not even the super form, that's just like the standard gameplay. Like every time you press the B button, cheese will go and hit a nearby enemy. But if you use it on a boss, it just hits them like instantly, no questions asked. Do that 8 times, they're dead. Cream is basically the game's easy mode. I think this is the last or the second to last hit. At least I thought it was. I lost count. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I tried to jump there thinking I was on the grounds. I screw bullets. Yeah, sorry you had to tune in at the very end of the game. Oh no no no. Yes! And now it's just him left. There we go. We did it, first try. And look, we got 30 lives. Perfect. So something about this ending I'm going to have to talk about, like they go into a portal with the emerald. I'm going to talk about that right after we see the ending. He's reading a book to the animals called Sonic, Mania and Knuckles. Right, just to be clear, when I started the stream tonight, I named the stream Sonic Mania and Knuckles. I said that as a joke, and the logo says that as well. Like, I thought I was just saying that because I'm doing the and Knuckles mode. I had no idea that the book at the ending actually says that as well. Unfortunately, it's not animated, but that's kinda cool. I like that. So that's basically him telling it how it really happened, apparently. So there you go, that's Sonic Mania. And Knuckles. And Knuckles, because we had another Knuckles with us. Hi Tony, please. Hi Buzzy. I'll be ending the stream shortly, however, but cool to see you guys coming in to watch this. I will be showing you a couple of extra things. I'm not quite finishing the stream yet. I'll be streaming for at least another 10 minutes, I think, because there are a few things I want to talk about and show off. Not to mention, I think I unlocked a couple of things, so we're going to check them as well. But after that, I'll be wrapping up. While the credits are rolling by, I'm going to quickly check something, so it'll just be a minute. Right, okay, there is something I do want to show you guys real quick. So I'm just going to try to nab this as fast as possible. So just bear with me. I might sound a little bit distracted, that's because I am. Right, let's see. I've got like 3 windows open, so I'm trying to figure out which is which. Right, it's this window. Right, okay, let's just hide that for a brief moment. Because I want to bring up a YouTube video regarding something that I want to talk about real quick. But I'll talk about it once the credits are finished. I'm going to preload this video ahead of time, I guess, because there's a video I want to show you guys. In fact, I've got 2 videos I need to load up for this. So yeah, again, sorry if I sound a little bit like here and there as a result of me just trying to get this prepared for you guys. Like, trust me, I think you'll want to stick around for what I'm about to say, because I think it might blow your minds. Like, if you're looking forward to Sonic Forces, it's going to be about that. Am I going to make that a logo? I don't know. Technically it's spoilers because it is an ending. I don't think I'm going to use that as the... like, because technically that's your reward, so I don't want to make that like the picture. Like, if you're talking about the ending picture, I'll just pick a random screen grab from somewhere in the game. Probably somewhere where I got crushed between spikes, because that happened way more often than I thought was going to happen. I think I died like 8 or 9 times by getting crushed. Oh no! I love this song, by the way. The main theme song of the game, made by High Proportions. I don't remember how long the credits go on for. Hang on a second. Right, sorry about that, I was just checking something. So, here's an unlockable. Mean Bean is now unlocked. So the Mean Bean machine level, like the boss fight that we saw, now we've got the actual Mean Bean mode. So that's kinda cool. DA Garden. I have no idea what that is. Is it under extras? Right, so what's DA Garden? Oh, it's a sound test, right, okay. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I was going to say listen to that song, but it's too quiet for you to pick up. I'm missing 6 coins, but even if I get those coins, I still need to perfect everything if I want to fully beat it. So I don't know if that's going to happen. That's cool, you can do it against CPU, or you can play with a friend. You can't change the oh wait, you can change difficulty. This is pretty cool, I like this. Yeah, I think I'll have to do some more Puyo Puyo Tetris at some point, because I sort of dropped the ball on that one. Yeah, that's not where I wanted that to fall. Damn it! Like, I knew that was going to block that one spot. Yeah, see that one spot where you had like possible 7, 6? Nope, we're just going to put an invisible one there. Transparent blob. Nice. See, I think when you fight the boss fight, it's just level 1 difficulty, which is why it's so shit. Thank you very much for subscribing to YouTube, Buzzy. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I think I got this. Yeah, I got this. We good. Oh, is it best of 3? Right, okay. So it's just a complete Puyo Puyo then? Minus like the campaign. That's pretty cool. That's a cool little extra that you can unlock. Like, you have to work for it, but I would say it's worth it. If you don't have Puyo Puyo Tetris. Let me guess, it's going to block that bit in the middle there. Oh, never mind. There we go. Perfect. Oh, hang on a second. What's that say? Yeah, hang on a second. I didn't see what that said in the chat. I need to scroll windows back. One moment, please. I don't remember which window has the chat on it. Oh, it's this window, right. Is this the DeviantArt Garden? Yeah, sure. What did I say to you? Nope. Just ignore him. I mean, he's got fucking trolls in his name, so what do you expect? Oh! Oh! Yeah, I don't need to do anything. I won. I wasn't expecting to get a 4 combo there. So there you go, we got that, we got that. Don't know what the last one is though, I think I need to get the rest of the coins for that. Now I want to show you something that's kinda cool, like you have the and Knuckles mode, but you have something else. Hang on a second. I'm gonna hide the screen for a brief moment just so I can turn it on, I don't want to spoil the surprise. Right, so one of the coolest things that the old Sonic games did. In fact, I'll tell you about it in a second. I like the fact that I did Sonic and Tails there, but because I've got the and Knuckles mode on, it just replaced Tails with Knuckles. It'd be cool if you could have all three characters on screen at once. Like just have Sonic and like have Tails and Knuckles tag along. So one of the coolest things that the old Sonic games did, it wasn't really a feature so much as it was like a tool that they left into the game that you could unlock if you used codes. It was called debug mode, and basically it was like you can turn into an item, you can change that item and then you can place it down on the map. Well, guess what they put in this? Yep, they put debug mode in here as an unlockable. Unlocked this off the stream and I was like, oh god, that's cool. Also, while I was messing around with it in Green Hill Zone, I noticed that there was a weird item. Yeah, here it is. And I don't know what this item does, like if it's in the actual game, but it's got physics. Like, watch this. Let me just get rid of him, get rid of that. But yeah, look at this. It's got physics to it. And what's more is, let me see if I can find the right spot to show you this. In fact, let's just fly to a designated spot so that I can show you. Right, so check this out. Oh fuck. Pressed the wrong button. It's got physics and it's got gravity on springs, like it just bounces. And it can kill enemies. I don't know what the purpose of this item was, I don't think it's in the main game. But I like the fact that it's here. Also, I have no idea what this means. I think that's like additional debug stuff, like for coding purposes. But you can't do anything with it. God damn it, I pressed the wrong button every time. That's cool. And... okay, right, I thought it was stuck there. Actually... oh jeez. I actually went all the way down. That's cool, that's sweet. It's a puzzle for a Switch. What? Oh right, it went right through there. Let me see if I can find a spring where it gets uninterrupted, because I've got a crazy idea. It's so crazy it just might work. Like, I only briefly tested this out, I didn't have too much fun with it because I wanted to save it for the stream. Just to show you guys how awesome this is. Right, so I'll try it here. Oh god, we're covered in fucking balls now. Ah, that sound! That fucking noise. Oh, it actually can crush you. Right, right, okay. One other cool thing you could do, like in the original debug mode, is that you can select this item. You can place it down. I'm getting used to the buttons there. And you can finish the level just like that. And it just takes you straight to the next act. So if you just wanted to do the ultimate cheese, you just do that. Speedrun strats. Looks like you would have to push it into a hole for a puzzle. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Can I speedrun this? Oh wait, what the fuck? So apparently putting signposts down makes the screen go backwards. Like, it scrolls it behind where you start. What the fuck? How far does this go? Like, the camera doesn't move until you put one down, and then it moves back a little bit. So I'm just going to spam this. Like, what is all this? Like, assuming there was nothing back here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right. Oops. Maybe I can just keep going if I keep restarting that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to stop as long as I keep restarting the clear music. Like, cause it doesn't actually spin until you go to the right side of it. Oh, I've got an idea. Oh, never mind. Alright, so where the fuck am I now? Wait, what? No. I lost track of myself there for a brief moment, but I'm back now. Also, hi Knuckles. This is weird, like, I don't think the game knows what to do at this point. And dead. That was weird. So what was I saying there? I completely forgot what I was about to say. Right, so what is available in this area? Like, is there any debug items or shit? Wait, what's that? Did we see this enemy? I don't remember seeing this one. I'm trying to place it down, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's weird. Right, well that's that. Wait a minute, how do you change monitors? Oh, there we go. Ha, you can even... wait a minute, wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Hold your horses. Is that the teleport monitor from Sonic 2? It fucking is. Oh, where the fuck did I go? Game? Game? Yes, I'd like to get out of Mr. Bones' Wild Ride now, please. I don't know where the fuck I went. Only thing I can think of doing is move down far enough so that I can kill myself. A little bit further. There we go. That was weird. So yeah, debug mode is kinda cool. In fact, I do wonder actually. There is another secret. Let me see if I need to look this up real quick. There's a certain button press you have to do here, and I'm trying to look it up again. I should have saved this so that I knew what to do ahead of time. Right, so there's another long running thing that the Genesis Sonic games did, so let me just check real quick what that is. Right, so I don't see a Switch version. Oh wait, there is. Input the following buttons from the title screen. Oh, I thought you do it from the save, like this PS4 version. In the Xbox One version, you do it from here. But apparently you do it from the title screen, so let's try that real quick. So Y and B at the title screen. No. Hang on a second. Press the following buttons at the title screen, Y and B, like at the same time, or it doesn't say. It just says Y and B. Let me wait till Sonic stops animating. Oh, there we go. So here's another little secret. You can actually get a level selection just like in Sonic 1, 2 or 3. Specifically 2 or 3 because it looks more like those ones. So you can play any of the zones. And you can play Egg Revere, which I think is like the final zone. Like the special stage boss. Also that's kinda cute, like the final stage boss is like the Death Egg logo from Sonic 2. But everything else is brand new logos, like icons. Special stage, sound test. Oh, there's a sound test here as well. So if you really wanted to, you could just listen to the songs here. I like that song. I think there's an additional secret, let me check real quick what it is. Oh yeah, well hang on, if you go down, a minute, how do you do this again? Let me check real fast. Right, so if you press X, or if you press Y, you can switch who to play as. So I'm going to play as Tails solo. I'm going to go into Egg Revere, so that we can do the fight as Super Tails. Like, so this is going to be interesting. I'm not going to play the entire game again, so I might as well show you this while I'm here. Oh, that's a cool animation to start that with. Ah, off a bad start. This is why I don't like that boss. Specifically the Heavy King. I don't like him because he does those jelly donut attacks that make you lose 10 rings at a time. Oh, that's right, you can do that. That's the thing. Oh, come on, stop doing that. Nice. I got him, but it wasn't worth. Yeah, that voice in the background. I don't know if you heard that. Thank God your rings attract to you, like the magnet, the electric, the thunder shield, or lightning shield, whatever it's called. Nice. On the edge of the life here. Nice. No, 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 no. fuck. I don't think the ending is different for Tails, by the way. I know for a fact that the and Knuckles mode gives you something. But we'll at least try to beat the boss as Tails. Just so we can say we did it. But yeah, I like the animation where he transforms here. So yeah, I still suck at this boss fight just a little bit. I mean, the boss fight's not too hard, it's just the fact that he throws those donut things at you and that's what drains your rings away. So you have to be really careful getting around that. I think it's after like 4 rings, or 5 rings, I think it was 4, that you can actually go in for the kill. So here was something that I think annoyed a lot of people when you play Sonic Heroes, and at the end of the game you become Super Sonic. You don't get, oh fuck, you don't get Super Tails or Super Knuckles, you just get regular Tails and regular Knuckles with shields. A lot of people thought that was a big cop-out. I wasn't expecting to appear there, but okay. Fuck. I think this is the last set of hits. It's after 5, 6 rings. I think it varies. Ugh. Why you do this to me? Ah! I don't know if I feel like replaying this boss fight. Can anyone confirm if there's actually an ending for Tails? I don't think there is. Like, I want to show you guys the rest of this stuff because I want to wrap up the stream sooner rather than later. I'm sorry if I'm sounding impatient, I'm just tired and hungry. I'll give it one last shot. Beat it as Knuckles first try, struggling with Tails, even though it's the exact same boss fight. Terrible start. The hell is that appearing on? Oh right, that's the glove. Right, there was something white appearing above his ship there when he did that, but it's the glove holding the emerald. Nice. Clean hit. Wait, did I get a hit there? I'll take another hit then. I'm not liking how this is going so far, because I've lost half my rings. Yeah, that's totally fair. There we go. And now for King. I think King has 1 hit left. 2 hits left. Wait. Excuse me? I fucking killed you, what? Is that a glitch? Even at the very end of the game, the glitch gremlin still comes back. Anyways, we beat it. Game? Game? Aren't you going to send me away into a different portal now? Hello? I'd like to get off of Mr. Bones' wild ride, please. Maybe debug mode can help me. Oh shit. Wait, what? Okay, bro, I'll just stay there. I'll just leave it at that, I guess. What the fuck? And then it just puts you back here then, okay. Yeah, I guess there is no ending for Tails. That was weird. Wouldn't you say? Right, so there's another thing I want to show you. Oh yeah, I know what it is now. So if we go into, where is it? I think it's under extras. Or options. Right, at the top there it says press X for help. So if you press that, you get yourself a digital version of the manual. Apparently there was a physical version of this manual that was given out at promotional events, so they just made like a digital version for you to check out. But there are a couple points of interest, so I'm going to show you them real quick, just so you can understand the story. I'm not going to read all of this out, but basically it takes place right after Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and they find the disturbance back on Angel Island. So they go to investigate, and it turns out that it's new enemies, Egg Robos, that are trying to steal a new source of power that is called the Phantom Emerald, or the Phantom Ruby, sorry. It says it there. And the Phantom Ruby, as well as doing a bunch of other shit, turns those Egg Robos into... Let's see if I can move the page. I think it's over here. Nope, it's the next page. The hard-boiled heavies. So at one point in the game it explains, like at one point in the game you see the logo HBH. I didn't know what that meant until I beat the game and then checked the manual. So the hard-boiled heavies are like the modified, the special like egg robos that are like trying to get the emerald. So you see Heavy King, Heavy Gunner, and then the one there that says Heavy Shinobi in the middle, which is kind of cool because they're just straight up referencing Shinobi with that. Heavy Magician, Heavy Rider. And I believe there might be something else. I think that might be it in terms of explaining a couple of things. But of course it tells you like how to play the game, like all the usual stuff. But like how it's presented like an actual video game manual from the 90s. Like it's not like black and white text with just a small diagram or something to give you a basic idea of how the game works. Like it's like fully fledged colour with all the bells and whistles you would expect of a game manual back then. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that explains the story at least, which ties into one last thing that I want to talk to you about. I'm not going to show any more of the manual because I think that's like the gist of what I wanted to show you relating to this. Now, there's been this theory that's been going about regarding Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces and how the two games might be tied together. So I'm going to go over that and tell you my thoughts about it real quick, and then I'm going to end the stream. So apparently, Sonic Mania takes place before Sonic Forces, and the ending of this game ties into Sonic appearing, the classic Sonic appearing into the modern Sonic universe once again to help him on from Eggman's conquest to take over the world again. And there's a few pieces of evidence that are pointing toward this. For one thing, when you beat the game, you get sucked into a portal and then that's it. But when you get sucked into a portal, during the animated ending for Sonic, he seems to be doing a very specific pose. And I'm going to show you that picture as soon as I can grab it. Where is it? I thought I saved the picture. Wait a second. Yeah, I downloaded it, but I downloaded it into the wrong folder, so let me just get it real fast. I think this is it. Yeah, hang on, save. Ah, that's why I couldn't see it's at the bottom. So I couldn't find a picture of the Sonic on his own, like without the text around it, like this is a YouTube thumbnail from somewhere else. But during the ending you see Sonic do this pose with the title screen splash and you think, oh right, that's fine. But then, when you look back at the Sonic Forces trailer, when you see classic Sonic appear to assist Sonic, he's doing the exact same pose. Now you would think, coincidence? Probably. But there's a couple more things that kind of tie this together. The Phantom Ruby, when someone grabs the Phantom Ruby and they use its power, it makes a very distinct sound effect. And I'm going to show you that sound effect. How do I get out of this? X? Right, okay. You've heard it a few times, but just for reference, I'm going to play it again. But hey, that's just a theory, yep. But I think it's more than just a game theory, I think this might actually be leading into Sonic Forces. Right, so when they grab the gem, listen to the sound effect that plays when they harness its power. The Phantom Ruby, I think it's called. So it's not even an emerald, it's a ruby. Right, so here it comes. It's a very distinct sound effect compared to anything else in the game. So you'd think, oh, they made a new sound effect just to emphasise that it's powerful. Let me pause it as soon as it lets me pause. But then, if you memorise that sound effect and then you check something else, and this came out months ago also, this was during E3 that this was shown. Let me just bring it up real fast. So the Sonic Forces E3 trailer, where Sonic, classic Sonic and the new character of your choosing, encounters Infinite, which is the new villain. Watch what happens when Infinite does his attack, listen closely. Like, you see the other villains as well, and this might also tie into like the games. It's a little bit loud there, sorry. But yeah, you can hear that sound effect, it's the exact same sound as the Phantom Ruby, so there's a very good chance that the two games are connected. And I actually believe that. I think that's what they're going for. Like, I think Sega was okay with this team making a classic Sonic game on condition that they loosely tied it into the next game. Which totally makes sense, I guess. And I don't mind that they do that. Like, some people might think that's cheap, but I don't mind it. If anything, it kind of hypes me up for Sonic Forces, because I want to see what happens with the story. Like, what if the Phantom Ruby? Like, is Infinite Phantom Ruby? Is it an incarnate of the Phantom Ruby? Is it someone else with the power? We don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see if this is true. And then there's the infinite logo there. Anyways, ranting aside, I am done. So thank you guys for watching, it's been really fun. Yeah, missed? It could more so be ... that he's trapped in it. Maybe? I mean, I guess we're going to find out. It could end up being that they're not even related, but when you put those two things together, you think, oh, it's not a coincidence, it's a consistency. And where there's consistency, there's bound to be like connections and all that jazz. But I'm looking forward to Sonic Force. I think it's going to be a pretty good game. I don't think it'll be as good as Sonic Mania. Like, it'll be great. Like, if it's anything like Sonic Generations or Colors, which the team has previously worked on, I think it's going to be a pretty stellar 3D Sonic game.